the KBCC garage. Kissyboy's Crusty cars. And here he is, Cliff Kissyboy Smith.
Well, here's what it's looking like the first round of primer. This is the good side, or a fairly good side. It's the damage on the front fender. And here's the bad side, and probably the side we want to see the most. This is coming out pretty good. It's gonna need some more work on the sides, and I'm sure, especially around that door there, I could probably get away with the top of that fender, but the door is gonna need a little bit more work to it, I'm sure. Maybe blend that in, because where the pie tin is, you have the separation. But I think I can fix that. I've never done this before with the pie tin or anything, but I'm sure I can probably fix that. And if I can't, then you'll see it. But I think overall, even if I do, I mean, it's a wreck car. There's not any real rhyme or reason to, you know, the wreckage or the paint job or anything. It's probably just gonna just make it look more beat up. But overall, I don't know if it's really gonna look too beat up. We have to see when I start putting the paint down on it. I kind of do things kind of like just go with the flow, you know. I haven't really decided what colors I'm gonna paint it. I know it's gonna have those 5 slotted wheels on it, so I don't know if it's gonna be like someone tried to do their own homemade or their own Starsky and Hutch car that kind of got wrecked, or if it's just gonna be someone who kind of like the wheels from the show, but had their own Gran Torino and just wanted to put their wheels on it like on the show. We'll see where it goes, and you guys will see it. All right. That's it for the moment. Put a little putty in it. Try and fill those seams. See how this works out. I put some rusting on the panels here for the hood and the trunk. Or the trunk and the hood. I mean, the trunk and the hood. You get what I'm saying. Anyway, more to come. Well, another update. This is the second time going around with the red oxide primer, and I actually did do some putty. I forgot to take pictures of it. I did go over with some Bondo glazing putty to fill in the seams that it had with the tin pie thing, and this part of the door that had a little bit of separation. It's still there a little bit, but I'm gonna do another round of putty to try and fill in more and do some more sanding. But I had sanded it, tried to smooth it out as best I can, but there's little holes in here that are gonna need to be filled in again. And I'll go over it again. Separated the door again so that it was separate from the quarter panel there. It's coming along, and should be pretty good. Actually did some paint on the trunk and the hood. So put up some pictures of what it looked like. This is actually in stages, so it's not going to be solid red when I'm done with it. I just I'm using acrylic paint, so I did a rust mixture underneath this and using the hairspray method. So hopefully that's going to come out. It's got a dull coat on it now, Tester's dull coat. And when it's dry, I'll take some warm water and a stiff brush and see what kind of results we get. But it's still coming along. We'll see what we get to next in this video. If not, it'll be on another video. But I appreciate you guys tagging along so far. Hey, and here's another update. It's quite a few steps since the last section of this video where I'd had it in the red oxide primer. I've actually gone over it with the same mix of paint as the hood and the trunk, but this time I mixed a little bit of a brighter red into it. Sprayed the darker red first and then a brighter red, and I got this look here. And I put pretty much same as the last section with the trunk and the hood. Did the hairspray in the sections where you see the rust starting to come through, and then with warm water and a stiff brush, kind of brush that away. And since that all dried and everything, I've gone over. I went over with the silver pencil to get the chrome work in it, and then I went over it again with the Molotow refill, brushed on in some areas where you can see the chrome has a little bit of shine coming through, and then I put a little here where the missing marker light was. So it's coming along, and as you can see here, this is the trunk, which, you know, it does open. So got that hinged and opened, and here's the bad side. This is coming along as well. I kind of smoothed out as best I could the seam along here. It's looking good enough to me. And if I want to do it again, I know how to get it there. And this looks good enough to me. I can't keep stressing over it, you know, trying to get it perfect. I mean, it's a junk car, so it's or a beat up car. It's not going to be perfect. And I went ahead. This is the first time I've ever done this, as far as I can remember, masking off and doing a primer fender. So this fender has been replaced on the rest of this junky car. But, it's coming along pretty good. I think this will be the last portion of the video, and then any updates I'll do in future videos. But it's coming along pretty nice. I'm loving the way it's coming out. I love the rusting effects, and apparently a lot of people are following this on Facebook, probably because of the tin work that I did on the fender here. I think that came out very nice, and I'd be happy to do this again. I'd love to do another car with a little damage on it, maybe take a little further, as much as I feel adventurous at whatever time I decide to do it. But I think that'll wrap up this video. If I don't make another video for this weekend, hope you guys have a good, safe weekend. And I appreciate you all tuning in. Thank you for tuning in to the KBCC Garage, for liking, commenting, subscribing, and following on Facebook, and the feedback on my last few videos. Definitely appreciate that as well. So anyway, guys, appreciate you tuning in. Hope you all stay safe and have a happy weekend. Take care.
Thank you for tuning into the KBCC Garage, or Kissyboy's Crusty Cars. See you all next time.
Stay out of trouble.